Well, hello there now. It's me once again, Leonard Wells, broadcasting from Studio B here at the Giggle Mill in Haslingden, north of Manchester in the UK. As you know, Studio B means that the resident engineer on duty will be Adolf Apfelstrudel, that very sweet guy from Berchtesgaden in Bavaria. Unfortunately for you, though he's technically perfect, he's a very strict disciplinarian and refuses to grant me more than 12 digital megaburgers per broadcast, and therefore I have to deny you once again the all-time thrill of my world-famously forgettable rendition of Nessun Dorma. My salutary tale this evening concerns a married couple, Maurice and Ruth. They've just celebrated 25 years of marriage. And that very night, as they're getting into bed, Maurice is looking long and hard at Ruth. He looks her up and he looks her down. And Ruth says, "Maurice, what are you staring at?" "Darling," he replies, "I have been thinking. When we got married 25 years ago, we lived in a small apartment. We drove a cheap Ford car. We watched TV on a small black and white television set. We couldn't afford a proper bed, so we made do with a sofa bed. Despite all of that, I was proud to be sleeping with a sizzling 25-year-old blonde like you. Now, however, we have a large house in Hampstead. We drive a Jaguar. We have a 42-inch Sony LCD television set in every room, all with Sky Digital. And we have a king-size waterbed, boy. But here's my problem, Ruth. I'm now sleeping with a 50-year-old woman. Obviously you're not holding up to your side of things, and I don't know what to do. So Ruth thought about it for a moment, and being a very reasonable and sensible lady, she said to Maurice, "I've got a solution to your problem, Maurice. Go out and find a sizzling 25-year-old blonde. When you find one, I'll make sure that once again you'll be living in a small apartment, driving a cheap Ford, sleeping on a sofa bed, and watching a black and white television set. That's a promise." Thank you and good night, folks.